while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So because we can't go camping because there's coronavirus stuff, we're back in the shed, and today what I'm going to be doing is blacking out the grill, and we're going to pull apart the headlights and paint all the parts that are silver black. So on the inside there's big silver bits. We're going to try and get them black and just give it that Series 4 sort of headlight look. So we're going to try and use a heat gun for that, which is quite scary actually, because these headlights aren't cheap, but I'm just going to dive right into it, and if I fuck something up, then bad luck for me. But yeah, here we go. Okay, so first things first guys, you're going to quickly remove the grill, put that on over there. Alright, so we're just going to take this headlight off here. Rip into it. It's just all these 10 mils.
Give us a big wave.
We're done for today and now it's overtime, so welcome to the Rome channel.
Is that a Bundy?
So yeah, at the moment, we're just ripping out the screws out of the headlights, and then we got to get the heat gun onto them to break the silicon so that frees them all up, so you can take the tabs off.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Surely two blokes can work it out.
I'm sure we can.
Alright, so we're straight into it. There's just some screws around the housing. I'm going to take them off, and I just got the cardboard down so we don't scratch it.
So we got the heat gun to temp what we think's nice without burning anything. So he's just going to slowly work his way around the headlight.
It's starting to getting tacky.
Yeah. It's hot.
Hot work, eh?
Yeah, I'm sweating. Thing. There's one. Got it. Happy days. Beautiful.
So we got these headlights apart now. The next step is going to be to just take off all the parts that we want to paint. So you can see the little LED PC board thing in the back there. So what I'm actually going to do is take that off so we don't hit any paint on that area. Try to take this cover off here as well. And then on the inside of these lenses, these silver bits all pull out, so we're going to paint them as well. And we leave the lens clear. We don't want to hit the lens, and we don't want to touch these projectors or anything like that with our greasy little fingers. So I'm probably going to do a little time lapse of pulling that apart, just because I'm going to try and figure it out myself, because I've never done it. But here we go. So just a quick update. What I've done here is these are the projector parts, so you don't want to paint that. There's like a big chrome divot there. So I've taped that up. I've taped up the lens on the projector. I don't want to hit any of this, so what I'm going to do is, where is it? This bit here. As I'm painting, I'll get a bit of cardboard and sit it there, so I don't hit any of that PC board stuff. These chrome bits here, I'm going to have to use a bit of this Scotch-Brite. I'm going to rough that up, and then we're good to lay some paint on it. And honestly, the paint we're using is nightshades. So it's like a tint spray, but it's pretty sticky stuff. I've used it before without using Scotch-Brite, so I don't think we're going to have any running issues or anything like that. And also at the same time, I'm going to that came out of fucking nowhere, eh? At the same time, we're going to Scotch Brite up the grill here, and we're going to give that a coat of proper black paint, and yeah, just nightshade the inside of the lenses here. So we're sort of getting there, but it's getting pretty late, so hopefully we can manage this tonight and I don't have to leave the ute here, but fucking god damn, she'd look good. Right, so just real quick, you can see where I've sanded here. It's gone from a chromed back to a matte. That's what we want to achieve on as much of the chrome as possible, so we get the paint to stick nice and easy. So just going to continue that on all the chrome bits. Alright, so I've sanded up these, and unfortunately I broke it in this one. But I'm going to super glue that real quick, and then I'm going to wax and grease to remove the whole lot. And I've also lightly done around the tops here, and then we can hit it with some paint and it's going to look sick. Right, so I'm just going to quickly rub all the areas that we're painting with some wax and grease remover, and then we're going to pop it all down on the floor, and then we're right to paint it.
With crimes and secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire.
It's like watching paint dry, isn't it, Chris?
It is.
Alright guys, so we have all the parts that I want to get painted. This has turned out really... You just prod my bum hole. So we've sprayed all the grill black. I even sprayed the mesh here, which is going to look really good because that sort of was a chromey colour. Sprayed all the inserts nice and good. Did run out of nightshade, so we sort of used nightshade as like a base coat, and then the black gloss, semi-gloss, sorry, as the primary coat. So that's all just drying at the moment, and the projectors over here have turned out nice and shiny, so they're just drying as well. And yeah, we're just going to chill out for a bit, and then it's basically reassemble all this back into the clear lenses, give everything a white re-silicon, put it all back together, put it all back on the car. Who's your uncle? Oh, hey. Alright, so as you can see here, we've got this clamp together, and what we did is just ran the heat gun right round, and then obviously with that bead of silicone in there, we've just clamped it on 3 corners. That allows us to be able to flip the headlight over and screw it from the bottom. So this one's actually completely back together. As you can see, we've got this screws in all the corners here. So that one's completely done. This one I've just got to whack the screws in, but as you can see, they're looking pretty nice. Looking pretty good, and it's definitely going to make the front end look a little bit better. We're going to have all black now, including that bonnet protector. Alright, so it's finally time. Got the headlight back together, it's looking schmick. First one's in. Holy fuck. That looks fucking sick, eh? Oh my lord. Holy crap, excuse the ugly reflection, but that looks amazing. Yeah, turn the headlight on. And we still got that daytime. Holy shit.
We just touched hands.
The last piece of the puzzle, I think it is. Dude, that looks so fucking sick.
Dude, where's my car, dude?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm frothing.
Need to degrease the engine bay, hey?
Nah, she'll buff.
She'll buff.
No worries, mate. She's all good. Alright, you ready? For the reveal.
Wow.
To get her reaction. Wow. Doesn't say that very often when I'm working on my car. I think that's the best mod I've ever done.
Yeah.
I was starting to lose my cool when I was working on the headlights because it's so tedious, but holy shit.
It's hot.
It is hot and it's a very fucking cool mod.
Yeah.
Very happy with that. What do you reckon, Chris?
I'm happy with it. Yeah, it looks cool. I'm keen to see it in the sunlight, but
God, it looks mint in the sunlight.
reckon
They
tomorrow.
came out sick. So we are done for the night.
done. Home time.
Home time. That looks absolutely sick. I'm so stoked with this car lately, like the body lift and the blackout. Looks mint. We'll call it the blackout, eh? The blackout. Yes, looks really good. Go on in.
Can I?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so this is the best mod we've done so far. Thanks for sticking around this time for watching it. We've got stickers for sale. Tom's making new ones, small ones, big ones, different sizes. And they're just a small charge just to keep the channel going. So PM him at Lyfe or at Tom Apps. And thanks for watching.
No, awesome guys. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.